In this training video, I will teach you how to become a brilliant communicator. I will teach you the art of outstanding communication so you achieve more success in your life. So it does not matter whether you are attending a job interview, dealing with a difficult coworker, meeting with someone for the first time, resolving a customer's complaint, or even trying to sell to someone. Once you learn the art of brilliant communication, you will achieve instant results. Now, to help you become a brilliant communicator, I have created a simple 3-step structure I want you to follow. Now, this is called my 3 C's to becoming an outstanding communicator. So we are going to cover these 3 C's in detail during this training video. Seriously, these are brilliant. Your communication skills will instantly improve once you learn this 3-step process. And just very quickly, if you are new to this channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also please give the video a like, because that tells me you find these training videos useful. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, let's get straight into the tutorial where I teach you how to become a brilliant communicator. Please take notes. If you want to become a brilliant communicator, there is something, first of all, you must learn and understand. Once you learn this, you can then go on to be a really good communicator. Write this down and remember it whenever you are communicating with anybody in any situation. People will remember you for how you made them feel. That is very important. Everybody remembers you for how you made them feel. So if they had a bad interaction with you, they probably won't want to communicate with you again in the future. If you are attending a job interview and the hiring manager doesn't have a good feeling about you because of something you said, you won't get offered the job. So people will not remember you for what you did for them. Instead, they will remember you for how you made them feel. Now, to become a brilliant communicator, we have to focus on you making the other person feel good. And you can do that by following my 3 C's. Here they are. C number 1 is vital whenever you meet someone in any situation. Again, this will help you become a brilliant communicator. Don't forget this. Whenever you meet someone, they will form an opinion of you, an impression of you within the first 7 seconds. And that is why it is absolutely vital that you connect with them in a warm and positive way. Don't forget, people form an opinion of other people, and if they connect with them in a negative way, either through closed body language, poor facial expressions, then the communication will not progress very well. So to help you connect with someone, make sure you do 3 things. Number 1 is to smile. This is super important. Smile whenever you meet someone. Think about this. Have you ever walked down the street, someone you don't know is coming the other way, they look at you and they smile. It makes you feel good about them, and you can't help but smile back. That's all part of connecting with somebody. So make sure, first of all, you smile. If you are in a formal setting, for example, you are in a job interview, you are dealing with a difficult customer, meeting a new coworker for the first time, or trying to sell to somebody, make sure you offer them a firm handshake. Now, this is a good way to greet someone, but you must make sure that if you are going to offer a handshake, it is firm. Don't give a weak handshake, because that's not a good way to connect with people. And finally, number 3, make sure you maintain, this is absolutely vital, good eye contact. Look at the person in the eyes, smile, because that tells them that they have your full attention. So C number 1 is to connect with people in a warm and positive way. Don't forget, they will form an opinion of you within the first 7 seconds, and we want it to be a positive opinion, a good impression. And you can connect with people by smiling, offering a firm handshake in a formal setting, and also maintaining good eye contact. Let's now move on to C number 2. Once you have connected with someone, you will then want to move on to C number 2. Now, before I tell you what C number 2 stands for, let's refocus on this very important statement. People will remember you for how you made them feel. And C number 2 allows you to make them feel really good about themselves. So C number 2 is to make sure you compliment the other person. Now, when you offer someone a compliment, it must be genuine. That is very important. So you connect with them, you say hello, you smile, you shake their hand, and you will then compliment them. Let me give you some really good examples of how you can compliment the other person in different type of situations. Here we go. Let's assume you are in a job interview. How do you compliment the hiring manager in a genuine way? Well, you should have already connected with them at the start of the interview. You say hello, you smile, you offer a firm handshake, and you maintain eye contact. They offer you a seat. You sit down and they say to you, "How are you today?" This is your opportunity to get in your compliment so you build a good relationship with them. So you can say this: "I'm very excited about this opportunity and I was impressed with your company's achievements in my research." That's a great compliment to give the hiring manager about their company. Or alternatively, you could say this: "I admire your company's values because they align with mine." So you are offering the hiring manager one compliment, and that will make them feel good about you because you have researched the company and also you are saying positive things. So that's a great way to compliment in a job interview. Let's take a look at a different situation. So this is dealing with a difficult coworker. Now, most people would not think to offer a difficult coworker a compliment, but it's a great way to get them on side and build the working relationship. So you can say this: "You clearly care about doing things the right way, and I respect that. I'd really like us to work well together." If you say that to any difficult coworker, I guarantee the relationship will improve because you are making them feel good about themselves. You are offering them a genuine compliment. Or you could say this: "I've heard you're highly experienced in the company and I'd really value your guidance on a task I am working on." Now, any difficult coworker will likely offer to help you with that particular task because you have given them a compliment. It's a great way to become a really brilliant communicator. Let's take a look at a different scenario. So this is dealing with a customer complaint. You have connected with them by smiling, welcoming them, offering them a firm handshake, and then asking them what you can do to resolve the complaint. Now, what you need to do is give the customer a compliment. Say something like this: "We really appreciate you raising this issue. It gives us the opportunity to improve and ensure a better experience for you and other customers." Now, when you say that in a genuine and authentic way, it will definitely diffuse any problems or conflict, and it will help build a positive relationship that you can then move forward with to resolve their complaint. Let's take a look at another situation. Now, this is meeting someone for the first time. Offer them a compliment. Something simple like this: "Oh, I love your outfit. Where did you get it from?" That gives them a compliment, it makes them feel good, and it also opens up the conversation. so they will have a good impression of you because you are telling them something positive about what they are wearing, and you are also asking them a question. Let's take a look at one more scenario before we move on to C number 3. Now this is in a sales situation. You connect with the potential customer or client and then offer them a compliment. What do you say? You can say something like this: "You've got great energy." It's always nice to have someone like that walk into the store or the shop. It's a great thing to say. "You've got great energy." It's always nice to have someone like you walk in. Or you can say this. This is a clever thing to say: "You've got impeccable timing. We've just had some brilliant new items come in store." So that's offering them a compliment, and it helps build the relationship, and it will make it easier for you to sell. Let's now move on to the final but most important C number 3. Here we go. C number 3 is the final part of you becoming an outstanding communicator. Don't forget, we need to connect, offer that quick but genuine compliment, and then we need to demonstrate C number 3, which is curiosity. How do you demonstrate curiosity? Well, you demonstrate this by asking thoughtful questions and then making sure you listen. Don't just ask questions and then not listen. You must pay attention to what the person is saying. Again, this is all part of them feeling good about themselves. Now, why does it matter to be curious? Well, it matters because people enjoy talking about themselves. When they talk about themselves and somebody else listens, it makes them feel good about themselves and also makes them feel good about you. So let me now give you some examples of the questions you can ask to demonstrate curiosity in any type of situation. Write these down. Okay, so you are in a job interview. How do you demonstrate curiosity, especially when it is the hiring manager who is asking all of the questions? Well, at the end of your interview, they will say to you, "Do you have any questions for us?" This is your opportunity to demonstrate the fact that you are a brilliant communicator because you are curious about the role and the company. Now, there are 2 questions I strongly recommend you ask. Question number 1, what advice would you give to the successful candidate who wants to succeed in the position? That is such a smart question to ask because you are saying to the hiring manager, what advice would you give? That makes them feel good about themselves and also feel good about you because you are the type of person who is open to feedback. That is very important if you are going to get hired. The second question to ask is, what's the best thing about working for this company? That is a smart question to ask because it is a feel-good question. It gives the hiring manager the opportunity to talk about something they love, the company. 2 smart questions to ask in a job interview to demonstrate that final C of curiosity. Let's take a look at dealing with a difficult coworker. It's day number 1 in your new job, and you notice one of the coworkers is particularly difficult to deal with. Ask them the following question: what's your advice for doing well here? You seem to have earned a lot of respect. You are giving them another compliment, but you are also demonstrating curiosity and you are asking them for advice. Watch them change. They will definitely warm to you. Or you could say this: I've noticed that you stay focused and get things done. What's your secret to staying on top of everything? Another really smart question to ask that shows you to be a brilliant communicator. Again, their attitude will definitely change. The working relationship will improve. Let's take a look at dealing with that customer complaint. What can you say to them? This is a brilliant thing to say that demonstrates outstanding communication skills. I'm keen to resolve this problem quickly. What can I do to put things right for you? That's a great question because you are giving control to the customer who is complaining. It empowers them to tell you what they want, and you can then create a solution for them. So it's a great question to ask. What about if you are in a sales situation? The questions you ask to the client or customer are absolutely vital. You can say this: what motivated you to come in today? So they will then answer that question and give you information that will allow you to sell to them. It's such a powerful question to ask. Again, it demonstrates curiosity. Or you can say, what's most important to you when choosing a product or service? And then all you have to do, once they have given you that information, is align your product and service benefits with what they are looking for. So, the art of communication is connect with the person. Very important. Make sure you compliment them and then ask questions through curiosity. Now, if you want to accelerate your learning even further, which I believe you do want to do, then there are two options for you. Two videos you can watch. Now, you can learn how to speak English confidently and fluently by clicking that link in the top right-hand corner of the video. You can watch that video right here on YouTube, and it will definitely, again, improve your English communication skills. Or if you want to be able to speak like a manager, make sure you watch this outstanding video again right here on YouTube by clicking that link in the top right-hand corner of the video. My name is Richard McMunn. I'm very passionate about helping you achieve your life and career goals. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and please give the video a thumbs up. That makes me feel really good. Thank you for watching.